Cancer, welcome to your April 2019 General Tarot reading. I'm Raina, and yeah, I'm just shuffling the cards here. Now, this one kind of wants to come out. Oh, I was just talking about the Empress with Taurus when I did their reading, so that's kind of funny. Then I'm getting that card. Okay. So maybe this is a Taurus person or a Libra. The Empress is a card connected to Venus. You see Venus right there, the symbol of Venus. And then I thought those were, well, I thought, I was joking maybe a little bit, that those were watermelon slices on her gown, but somebody said they were pomegranates. And that's supposed to symbolize fertility, because this is a card of motherhood, which you should know something about, because Cancer is the mother. And this is a card of, so the Earth Mother, the sensuality, creativity. So creativity. One thing that I want to say about this type of reading, I remember getting this card before, obviously. I've picked it before. But this is the central theme. And of course, because this is a general reading, I'm not going to go through all of the possible symbolism of the Empress card. But somebody wrote to me and said, I'm not a mother, I'm, past that age. Well, if I see other cards that symbolize that, then I have to go with a certain thing. This is not, not meant to substitute for a private reading. So please keep that in mind how I interpret this, because, I'm not going to go on for 45 minutes about all the possibilities. But this, I would typically think, if you are of childbearing age, you might be, and you're a woman, obviously, you might be thinking of that being something that's very important to you. Now, depending if you are if you are a woman who is in her 30s or even 40s, you might be feeling even more that sense of pressure if you don't have a partner right now. This is also a card for artists, for people who want to be creative. But of course, you may not be in a career that you can be creative. And so if this is something that's very important to you, you might have to do this in your free time, and in order to satisfy this area of life. However, you have to be the one to take the initiative, and you have to believe that it's important to do, even if it's not resulting in financial gain right now. And so, for some people, they may have a hard time being motivated if they don't think that it's going to lead to anything, even if in the future it might. They might not be that motivated. They might think that it's just silly to pursue something, but you might be surprised at how important it is for you, even psychologically, to be creative. And you've been kind of putting that on the back burner when you should be doing it. Possibly. In the past position, we have the Justice card, and this is a card that, I would even take it literally to mean like some kind of a legal situation. Oh, well, the other thing too is this could be like a child custody issue where you are the mother. Actually, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to talk about this card of the challenge card. We have the Queen of Swords. And this could be a situation, this is strange, but even with your mother, where you don't want her to have access to your child. I was doing a lot of watching videos about narcissism, and they were talking about grandparents who are narcissists and how they use the children to get to their own children. If their children are keeping them at arm's length, they can use the grandchildren. But anyway, this could even be like if you are divorced, you know, Justice card, and you're dealing with your ex's new girlfriend, or just if you're with somebody and the mother of your partner's child is creating problems in your relationship for some reason. So I can't, you know, I can't really go through all the permutations, but something along those lines. And this is interesting. The card that I got for the higher message is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands to me represents an alpha male, okay? But I don't see that as a bad thing. This is a double masculine energy. So usually with the court cards, I'm going to interpret them literally as their gender. And if you're a woman, because this is a, you know, this is a very feminine energy, the Empress, and you're dealing with any situation of another woman interfering in your current relationship, whether it could be the mother-in-law from hell, it could be the ex-girlfriend or ex-baby mama from hell, all of these different possibilities. You may be tempted to get into it with her, but really that man is the one who is the onus or the responsibility, the burden is on him. And so this person, if he's really strong, because the King of Wands is about somebody who is in control, in that overt kind of, I was going to say macho, but that's not what I mean, just very confident sort of way. That type of person never allows his relationship, his primary relationship, to be threatened by another party. Even if it's his own mother, even if it's his ex-partner, he doesn't allow his current partner, he doesn't throw her under the bus so that he can gain points with these other people. So the reason I say that is because if you know anything about triangulation, this could be like a triangle situation going on where somebody, this other person who may not even be in his life, is talking smack about you to him to try to, you know, threaten your relationship with him and make him think less of you or question you. And same with the mother. His mother may be jealous that he has a partner, and so she's, you know, downgrades you. And if he doesn't take your side, if he kind of tries to play both sides, it's not going to work, okay? And the Justice card in the past position may mean that he has divorced this Queen of Swords. So it's not like they're still married and he's cheating on her or anything like that. But the problem can be that he is allowing her to control things, or that he wants to still have that hold over her. He might be the narcissist. He might be the one who's trying to have people fighting over him. And I guess there's a possibility in some of these cases that you're the that he's promising that he's getting divorced, but he hasn't gotten divorced yet. And in that case, if he always has an excuse why he can't get divorced, I would say two things about it. First of all, sometimes people in this position will paint their marital partner as a bad person. If I divorce her, she says she's just going to take the kids and I'll never see the kids. And it's always some excuse, and she's so evil, but he stays with her. So you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to buy into his excuses anymore. That could be another possibility. The advice is the Five of Wands. This could also be what's coming in. And this is a card of conflict. And you see that there are multiple parties here. Just like there are these three people here, there's multiple people here. Conflict may be inevitable. It means that you can't, if you think that you're going to solve this problem by just ignoring it, or that it's just, like it's just going to go away, it's probably not. Something's going to have to give. And it could be that you may even be tempted, again, like I said before, to engage this person. I think that would be a mistake, because you would be putting the burden on her to be the bigger person. And she has no obligation to you. She has no history with you, no knowledge of you as an individual. She just knows that you're with somebody that used to be with her. Even with somebody's mother, she doesn't know you from a hole in the wall, or she doesn't have that kind of history with you. So to expect someone like that to care is really a bit unrealistic. This person may thrive on the negativity. She may want to think that you are suffering, that you are unhappy, because anything that increases the chance that she can split you up, she'll do that. And I'm not talking about every one of you who have a mother-in-law or a soon-to-be mother-in-law. I'm talking about the ones that are already seeing toxic tendencies coming from that. So it's like, to me, in certain cases, you may have to, if you're the kind of person who's very afraid of conflict, you might have to just like, hey, get in the fray. Not that you are going to fight anybody, but simply that you're not going to just be a doormat. And if this Queen of Swords, if you have contact with her on a regular basis, and you really feel like you can't avoid that right now, then it's like, hey, you started, I'll end it for you. You know what I mean? But I don't mean it in the way like that, aggressive. But not being the victim, not being somebody who is going to just lie down and take it. However, I will say one thing. Really, the ultimate thing that I would say is let them fight. If you find yourself in a situation, and it might be even more than one person, but here we're seeing this person may be kind of like the middle of things. But really, the King of Wands might be the true middle of everything, because he could put an end to it if he wanted to, by just saying, I'm not going to allow you to disparage this person that I love. With the Five of Wands, it could be saying that conflict this is what you're in for, because you're never going to get this person to accept you. That's a possibility, that this person will never accept you if she is a malignant narcissist. I would love to believe that everyone can change, but in this lifetime, I'm not so sure that that's possible, and I've heard that it isn't. But the thing is that you're going to be in this situation where you're always having to fight. So when I said that thing about standing up for yourself, I really honestly believe that the ultimate way to stand up for yourself isn't to even engage with other people. It's just to decide what you're willing to put up with. And if you don't want this type of conflict on a regular basis, then you probably are going to have to find somebody else who's going to be more like the King of Wands and not like a little boy who is afraid of his mommy, or somebody who may be kind of narcissistic himself and he likes to see people fighting over him. Let other people fight for him and you move on with your life. Don't get in the fray. Even though I think I just said that, I'm really thinking no, because it's not a good situation. And you may think that if you just keep trying, you can prove that you're really a good person. And it's not, you know, it's kind of a lost cause, a hopeless cause in certain cases. The outcome is the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning where you feel this sense of excitement. You feel like this really breath of fresh air. This is such a spring type of an energy. You know, it's perfect for April because of the Aries connection. So this could be a new relationship with a fire sign. And Aries is actually the sign that Cancers tend to, of all the fire signs, that you tend to take a liking to. So it might literally be in Aries, but that the other fire signs are Leo and Sag. And just that sense of enthusiasm about starting anew. And having, you know, not having to be bogged down by negative energy that other people are generating because they envy what you have. Okay, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that you got something from this, and if you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.